I want to start by showing you the image as it stands. This is the picture from the last Lok Sabha. It gives you a sense of the starting point in this election. And then we'll talk to each of the experts about where we may end up sometime in May. So, basis the last Lok Sabha elections, I'll just walk across and try and show this to you here. This is where things stand. So, in the states marked out in grey, the BJP maxed it. So, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, they've done as well as they could. The areas demarcated in this yellowish tone are the states where there is some room to grow. So, they had an 85% strike rate in Maharashtra, 38% in Odisha, 43% in West Bengal, 64% in Assam, 80% in UP, Andhra Pradesh, they had nothing. So that's where you can grow. So that's the headroom that is available for the Bharatiya Janata Party and for the National Democratic Alliance to grow in the 2024 Lok Sabha election. So the alliance needs to increase its strike rate from 40% to 57% in 16 states to achieve this target. Elsewhere, they've already peaked out in the Hindi heartland. So that's the starting point. To ensure that Rajdeep and I had to do the minimum amount of work and the experts did the maximum amount of work, so we could juice them for them having come here. We got them to send us some visualizations and some assessments on what they believe is critical. What do they think will determine this election? The Prime Minister says 370 par for BJP and 400 par for NDA. Will that happen? So I'll start by getting Pradeep Gupta to explain what he thinks can change. And since this is about psephology, it's about numbers, we'll get them to explain some visualizations for you. So the first visualization, this is done by Pradeep and his team at Access My India. It will give you a sense of what can change. So Gupta ji, mic uthao, there's no music, so you only need to let the numbers dance. Here it is on your screen right now, his assessment on what can change, and then you can explain it.
So at Access My India, we have divided these states into three major groups. The group number 1, where you can see there are 257, 250 odd seats, where NDA won 238, meaning 90% plus strike rate they scored. The first and foremost, for NDA to cross 400 marks, they have to maintain their strike rate in these states, and particularly if you can see in this group, Maharashtra is very critical and important state to be seen. So this is the group number 1. And of course the Karnataka, where BJP has done very good in last Lok Sabha election, but recently concluded assembly election, BJP lost very badly to Congress. So that is, these are the three states, Maharashtra, Bihar and Karnataka in this group to be seen closely. And of course Delhi, where Aam Aadmi Party and Congress has formed the alliance. So this will be interesting to see. Last time all three fought separately. Now the group 2 is where...
So can I just call that visualization? So what we've done is we've divided this into 2 parts. One is called Happy Hunting Ground, where the BJP has the chance of doing better than it did in the last elections. And then we're classifying tough seats where they haven't done well in the last elections, and therefore, how have things changed? So Pradeep, there it is behind us.
So group 2 is where BJP has done fairly good. They secured 60% of seats out of total 180 odd seats. So here is some scope or elbow room to improve their tally from 60% to maybe to 80%, which means about 30 to 40 odd seats, there is a scope in this group. And most important here is Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal. In Uttar Pradesh, last time BSP and SP fought together and secured 15 seats among them, and Congress won 1 seat. So this will be interesting to see. So there is an elbow room of about 16 seats in Uttar Pradesh. Bengal, BJP won 18 seats out of 42 seats, and 24 seats won by TMC and 2 seats by Congress. So here is another, some scope one can say, but it can go other way around as well, particularly in Bengal, considering last assembly election, they decimated the BJP in that sense. And the third group, which is very important and critical, and everybody should focus, particularly in NDA side, where there are about 100 odd seats, the NDA could win only 5, meaning 5% strike rate, 95% strike rate in favor of opposition. Last time AIDMK had the alliance with BJP or NDA, meaning they have won 1 seat out of 40 seats in Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, of course. Then the Punjab, this time also all 4 parties seems to be contesting separately. Last time Akali Dal and BJP had the alliance as NDA, and both of them won 2 seats each. So this is the battleground for NDA particularly. Try and improve their tally as much as possible to come close to 400 seats.
So but essentially, Pradeep, where I want to challenge you on this is that you're basically going by the premise that 2024 is a done deal. That it's all about whether the BJP gets 300 to 325 on its own and with allies goes to 350, 360, or the BJP itself goes to 330 to 350 and with allies goes to 400. Am I correct? That essentially you're telling me, despite the fact that there is possible losses in Maharashtra, double digit, Maharashtra, Bihar, to some extent the potential in Karnataka for the opposition, this election is basically about whether the BJP peaks at 320, 325 or whether it goes above 350. That's what the game is, right?
Rajdip, I didn't say the done deal. All I am saying is this is the number game may play out in the forthcoming election. So that's the reason why, in Karnataka, where BJP won like 26 seats out of 28 seats, only won by JDS, and this time JDS is coming in the fold of NDA, which is the BJP fold. Last time they were with the Congress alliance. Maharashtra also, categorically I mentioned. So these are the 3-4 states in the group 1 needs to be watched very carefully. If BJP is able to maintain their strike rate,